Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to Techie Simplified. Now, I haven't made an English video on this channel for some time now, but I'm back with it, and today we are going to talk about the Poco F3. Now, this is an honest conversation, it's not some kind of a long term review because, firstly, it's being shot on the Poco F3, and also internationally, the Poco F3 is a very critically acclaimed device. But in India, it's kind of a middle child, right? It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's somewhere in the middle. But when you talk about the other countries, you talk about the US or the UK, you realize that the Poco F3 is the best budget value, no question asked. So today I'm going to have an honest conversation that do I regret buying the Indian version of the Poco F3 and could have had a better device? So let's get started. But before I do that, there is a giveaway running on this channel, and I would suggest that you subscribe to the channel so that you get more information of the giveaway and watch the video fully to know more about the steps involved in the giveaway. So let's get started. Firstly, talking about the Poco F3, my experience with it was lukewarm at the start, but it got better with the updates. That's right. So when I received the 12.5 update, I was very pleasantly surprised. Against the popular opinion that Xiaomi messes up updates a lot, here the updates were very good. And the 12.5 update was probably the best update this device received till now. The battery life was better, the device felt smoother, and also all the micro stutters and lags were gone. Now, obviously, when you talk about the Indian variants of these devices, a few things are missing, a few things are added, like bloatware apps, and the uninstallation option for system apps still, to my surprise, wasn't existing. But one of the main reasons why I bought this device was the fact that it supports custom ROMs. And even though the development at the start was slow due to the dynamic partitions, the development took off really well. But we'll talk about that later. Let's talk more about the device itself. Now, within this about 90-95 days of usage, I've dropped my phone quite a few times without a case. And trust me, nothing happened. Which is surprising because a lot of people said that the Poco F3 does not have good build quality. In my opinion, if you don't try to break it on purpose, it does have pretty good quality and there's no problem that will occur there. Other than that, talking about the fingerprint sensor, a lot of people felt that the usage of the physical fingerprint sensor was not better than that of the in-display fingerprint sensor, and the in-display fingerprint sensor feels more modern, new age. And I really do not agree with it. Yes, I do agree that it feels new age, but it may not be the best choice. I am genuinely very happy with the fingerprint sensor here, and also with the fact that you can use this fingerprint sensor for various gestures, which is something that is very handy. You know, double tap the fingerprint sensor to bring down the status bar. That thing works. What I am not very happy with is how the software is implemented specifically in India and with MIUI. Firstly, I don't get the whole point of not allowing gestures on third-party launchers. It just doesn't make sense for me. But then it might be making sense for other people. God knows. But Xiaomi, if you're watching this, genuinely you need to change this. Other than that, if you talk about the general experience, there are things that aren't broken and Xiaomi tries to fix them. That is something I do not like. For example, the haptics. The haptics of the device work very well. There is genuinely no issue when it comes to the haptics of the Mi11X or the Poco F3, right? In the case of Xiaomi, they tried to fix what's not broken. And the newer haptics are much softer and don't give that nice feel when you actually start using the haptics. So that is something I found very weird. Other than that, the software updates are a bit slower to my liking, but then Xiaomi has been promising to fix that and has been making the software much better. Something that I genuinely was disappointed about was the quality of the camera. Well, the video is actually pretty good. Even in this price point, the stability, the quality, the audio, for example, the audio is really good. But when you talk about the photos are lackluster. They're just not that good. Now that is something that does bother me. Talking about things that bother me is that you still don't know what are the steps to the giveaway. So the steps to the giveaway right now are simple. Most steps are to follow, so make sure you press that subscribe button. So all you need to do right now is comment if you have ever rooted or used a custom ROM on your phone, and if you have, what is your favorite custom ROM? That's it. Coming back to the main topic. Yes, so the cameras are disappointing, to be very honest. They could have been better, but they're fine. Talking about the audio quality though, that is something that I'm genuinely impressed with. The audio quality on the Poco F3 is really good, and it actually beats out a lot of phones that are out of its league. Genuinely a beautiful phone when it comes to the audio quality. I use it all the time to listen to music and it never disappoints me. So that is something that is kudos to Xiaomi. And also the fact that they've given the audio jack to the Type-C dongle in the box instead of making us buy it. That is something that I really do appreciate. Now coming to whether accessories are available for this device, I genuinely feel that a lot of accessories are now available for this device nationally and internationally, so that is not something one should worry about. 5G bands. Now this is where things get very weird. So internationally, the Poco F3 has a lot of 5G bands, but when it comes to India, it does not have the 5G bands or the NFC. That is something that I really am not bothered with at the moment, because India itself does not have 5G, so it doesn't matter to me. But that is something that Xiaomi really needs to work on, the differentiation between various countries and the features given to them. That's really not necessary. Talking about the network and the call quality, genuinely impressed. It genuinely is amazing. I have never had a scenario where normally all other phones get good network and I don't. I genuinely get good network on this phone most of the times. There are cases where the iPhone 11 does not get range, but this phone does. So that is something I'm really surprised about, because these are the places usually companies try to cut corners on, but Xiaomi hasn't done that and I really appreciate them for that. Other than that, a genuinely good phone. And do I regret it? To answer your question finally, no I don't. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for connecting with Techie Simplified. I'll see you in the next one. This is JS Asrode signing off.